Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. We are here filming another favorites video. Okay guys, I know that this is going up a little late. Usually I get them up within like the first 4 days of the month, but I just had like other videos planned that I had to get up. So today you're gonna see my October favorites. I'm gonna tell you what I was enjoying in the month of October, and we're just gonna have a great time talking about it, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't already, please check out my social medias, which I'll put on the screen right here, and they're also listed down below in the description box. So don't forget to check those out. We can follow each other along on the social media platforms. But I love you guys. Let's get right on into the video. Katz's tail is wagging right there. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start off with the Pixie Glow Tonic. I've been using this for, I would say, most of the month of October, and I feel like it does a really good job of clearing my skin. I don't use it all the time. I use my Mario Badescu Aloe Vera Toner like on a daily basis. This is what I use when I feel like my skin is really freaking out or not being great, or it needs to be like extra cleansed a little bit deep, because this is an exfoliating toner where like I don't think my Mario Badescu Aloe Vera Toner does much exfoliating. So I've really been liking this though, and I really do feel like it helps clear up my skin and make my skin look a little bit more refreshed and like clean. So I really love using this when I do have like breakouts or other issues like that. I just realized I forgot to put lipstick on, so give me a second, okay? I'm gonna put some lipstick on. Okay fellas, lipstick is on. Let's get back into the game. The next thing I wanna talk about is the Glossier Mega Greens Galaxy Detoxifying Face Mask. I have the moisture, what is it called? Like moisture moon mask. I love that. I feel like it is crazy hydrating, and it feels so good after you wipe it off. This I feel like really does really great things for like my nose and my cheeks where I have big pores. I feel like it really is pretty clearing on my skin, and it is a really wonderful face mask to use. Like I use it probably once every 2 weeks or so. It's funny because it has a little bit of texture to it. Like when you put it on, you can see like little, I want to say like beads for lack of a better word. They're just like little green things in there. But this does feel really great on my skin. I love how it's just like all natural with like green vegetable plant products. Glossier is so like skincare driven, so skincare focused. None of their products have ever like broken me out, or like, you know, I feel like they're all targeted towards all skin types, like super natural products. I would definitely give this a try if you're looking for like a green detoxifying mask. And if you want, you can use my link down below. It's my rep page. Once you click on that link, it's gonna give you 20% off your order and free shipping if you buy 2 or more items. And a lot of items, they like bulk together and give you a cheaper price. So definitely just check out the Glossier website, but I highly recommend this. I've been using it, like I said, like once every 2 weeks. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see when I use it. Like I put it on my Instagram story usually, so yeah. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I did not think anything would come in between me and my Cover FX setting powder, but lo and behold, Too Faced did. I love this powder. I feel like it's super smoothing, and it doesn't make you look like dried down. It still allows you to look like hydrated and refreshed. And anytime I can find a powder that does that, I am all about it. I've been using this every single day. I've been using it to set my under eyes, to set my nose, to set my eyelids after I prime them. Occasionally I'll take it on other parts of my face, but usually if I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation, then I don't set the other parts of my face. And if I'm using a different foundation or BB cream, then I'll usually take a different powder I have to set other parts of my face. But this has been my go-to, like I said, for my under eyes, nose, eyelids. This is a favorite. This looks so good on the skin. It really smooths out your pores, which is awesome because my Cover FX powder really didn't smooth out my pores, although it was a really good setting powder. It just didn't do the smoothing effect, and this does. And I love this, and I highly recommend this. Plus, this is a few bucks cheaper for like 0.9 grams of more product or something like that, 0.7 grams. So you do get a little bit more bang for your buck, and yeah. I've been really loving this. Next, I wanted to shout out the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. I have been reaching for this a lot this month. This is actually the highlighter I'm wearing on my face today. Usually I mix the yellow and the peachy shade and I'll put them there. But if I want more of a cool toned or like blue undertone highlight, then I'll mix the pink and the white. It's also a little bit more vibrant. If I want something that's not as like in the face, like in your face, you know, then I take the yellow and the peach, and I've really been loving that lately. This is such a smooth, like creamy, blendable formula. It's not chunky at all. It's just so pigmented and so smooth. So that's the yellow and the peachy shade right there. I just highly recommend this if you're looking for a new highlighter and you want some like options all in one, because you do get a lot. I mean, obviously this bronzy shade I could never use on my skin tone unless I use it as an eyeshadow, and it is really pretty, so I will probably use it as an eyeshadow sometime soon. But I just highly recommend this only because it's such an amazing formula, like so creamy, so smooth, so blendable, and you get like 5 all in one. It's a pretty cool product. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a ridiculously overpriced makeup item that I fell in love with. This here bronzer right here, the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. I think it's called the Perfect Tan bronzer. Perfect Tan, Omega bronzer Perfect Tan. This is $49. I don't think I've ever spent that much on a makeup product except for an eyeshadow palette, but like any other makeup product, I've never spent that much money. This specific color, I could definitely see not working on a lot of skin tones. Obviously, especially like dark and deep skin tones, but I'm also talking about like the undertones. For me, I love a warm bronzer. Not necessarily like orange bronzer, but like warm bronzer. It's actually the bronzer I'm wearing today. I just think because of my freckles, because I have like more warm, yellowy, peachy undertones, that's why I love this bronzer very much. But I think if you have like cool toned skin or very, very, very pale, like even more pale than me, this might not work for you. I don't know, maybe just like swatch it in store and see what it looks like against your skin tone. Yes, this is highly overpriced. It's Marc Jacobs, so it's luxury. This was my first luxury Marc Jacobs product, like my first luxury product ever, to be honest with you. I think this is wonderful. It blends out like a dream, and it's like the size of my face. The mirror is incredible. I could do like my whole makeup in this mirror, so when I travel, like this is a dream. But in the end, I love the shade and I love the way it looks against my skin. So I've been loving this recently. This might maybe one day take over my love for the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Capri Coast. I don't know, because that is my #1 bronzer. But this is slowly creeping up on that. I love this so much. It is a matte bronzer, and usually I like a little bit of sheen to it, but this I've just been loving. And it's expensive, it's ridiculous, but I've been loving this. The next thing I want to talk about is slightly cheating, because I've really only had this for maybe 5 days of October, but that is the Tartelette Toasted Palette. You guys know, if you watched my review, how much I fell in love with this. Just in that review alone, it was my first impressions. It was the first time ever using it. This gave me the most beautiful, warm, bronzy, goldy eye, and I had no problems at all blending these out. They blended out like a freaking dream, and they smell just like the other Tarte palettes, like that like vanilla chocolatey scent. I can't put your finger on it, like is it vanilla, is it chocolate, I don't know. But anyways, I highly recommend this if you are into warm tones. I've been using this quite a lot ever since I received it. I've recreated the eyeshadow look I did in that video a few times because I loved it so much, and I've messed around with a few of the other shades. I love the Tarte palettes because they give you such a great mirror. They're really awesome for travel. I did always love the Tartelette and Bloom palette, but there's just like, it's more neutral. There's just not a lot of warm tones to work with. There's not a lot of fun colors. This is like a dream for me. I've been loving this so much, and yeah, I just wanted to mention it even though I've only had it like 5 days of October. Okay, the next thing I wanted to mention was the Pixi Lower Lash Mascara. Ever since I've had eyelash extensions on and off for the last couple of years, I really have stopped putting mascara on my lower lashes, but I started recently doing it beginning of October, and I've been loving this lower lash mascara. The issue with me is like, I have really bad allergies on a regular basis, so my eyes water a lot, but I feel like even when my eyes aren't watering, mascara always transfers like off my lower lashes to the under eye area, but this really doesn't. This does a really good job of staying in place. Not really a ton to say about it other than it's got like that tiny, tiny, tiny wand. And it's really great for just getting your lower lashes and not getting it onto the skin underneath your lower lashes. I highly recommend picking this up if you have issues with putting mascara on your lower lashes. I think it's about 11 or 12 bucks. So it's a little bit more expensive than normal drugstore pricing, but it is at Target and it's not too bad. And if you have issues, I recommend this. Okay, next I wanted to talk about the lip I have on my lips right now. The lip I have on my lips. The lip you know what I mean. This is the ColourPop lip pencil in Click, and this is the Too Faced Peachy Matte Lipstick in Where My Peach Is At. Now, when I originally bought the Too Faced collection, I bought a shade called Breakfast Club and then Sex on the Peach, I think. Yeah, that like nude shade. I wanted more of a warm tone red, but when the collection originally released on Sephora.com, they only released a few shades until like 3 weeks after, then they were all there. I was kind of pissed off about that. So I bought Breakfast Club, but the shade I really wanted was this. Like I literally had my eye on this before the collection even released. I'm obsessed with this shade. I love bright orange reds. I feel like they're just so fun. I would honestly wear this every day if my eye look matched it. Like, I kid you not. Like, if my eye look would match this, I would wear this every day. I just really love this shade. The formula is incredible. It's very, very long wearing, but not drying at all. And that's awesome. Like a matte lipstick that's very long wearing in a tube, like that's what I'm all about. And the ColourPop lip pencils are really great. They're like super high quality for $5. They're really good quality, they sharpen, and they're long lasting, and they're super creamy, and they're $5. So yeah, this is what I've been loving wearing recently. And the last makeup product I wanted to talk about is this Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Lipstick in the shade Sprinkle. I got this during, was it her birthday collection? Yeah, her birthday collection, I believe. And the Kylie Cosmetics Head Over Heels Lip Liner. I really like this shade, but I feel like it is way too bright and just on my skin tone. But when I add the Head Over Heels Lip Liner, it is a little bit darker. So I feel like it really helps tone down like the brightness of the Sprinkle Velvet lipstick. So if you can see, here's Sprinkle, here's the Head Over Heels lip liner. I just love pairing them two because the Head Over Heels lip liner really helps tone down the Sprinkle, and pairing it with a lip liner I found really helped stopping it from bleeding, because in the past when I've worn Sprinkle, it does bleed a little bit. Even when you have a really precise application like 2 hours later, it's kind of a little messy. But putting the lip liner beneath it helped it really stay in place. So I really loved it, and I love those like purpley berries for fall time. So I've been loving that. When it comes to music, I've really kind of just been listening to the same stuff, like Billie Eilish or Eilish or however you pronounce her name, a lot of Kehlani, a lot of random stuff. But I really loved Again by CYRUS this month. NIALL HORAN'S new album is so great. My favorite songs are The Tide, Flicker, Paper Houses, Mirrors is good, but The Tide is definitely my favorite. Let me show you a little snippet of that one. There's a new song by LMA that you should check out called Naked. It's really cute. I just love it because it's about like loving who she really is, like somebody who loves her who she really is, you know what I'm saying? Nothing really crazy new in the TV department. Like, we've been watching Stranger Things, still watching Mad Men, almost done with Mad Men on Netflix, watching Gossip Girl on and off as per usual, and yeah. Okay guys, that is gonna be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Just click that thumbs up button right down below. And if you are new here, definitely make sure to hit the subscribe button. I post 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I post a 4th, which is a vlog, which usually goes up on a Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, just depending on whenever, you know what I mean. And if you haven't already, please check out my social medias, which I'll leave on the screen right here, and it's just KendrCus. You can just follow me on all those things if you want to. But I love you guys. I will let you go. Have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever it is that you're watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Are you ready to fight just to see what's lost behind my flaws? Can you love me naked? Yeah, 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 naked, yeah.